Every shliach on Rosh Hashanah has to rent a larger hall because the Chabad house is not nearly big enough. How many people do you get for Rosh Hashanah in almost any Chabad house? 200? 300? That's much more than you get on a regular day. On Yom Kippur, for Kol Nidre, for Ne'ilah, place is packed. Simchas Torah, everybody knows the party is at the Chabad house. That's where it's happening, and even if you have hakafas, when you finish, you go to Chabad house. How many people? Crowds. All of a sudden, Tishrei is over. How many people come to the Chabad house? 6. 4. 1 comes for a Tanya class. 2 come for challah baking. It's a regular weekday. People work. Who comes? Now you might feel like a letdown because when you have 1,000 people at your Chabad house, you feel like a shliach. You feel like a success. All of a sudden, from 1,000, it goes down to 4. So you could feel disappointed. But that's what the new year is. Of course, on Rosh Hashanah, you feel different. On Yom Kippur, you feel different. Simchas Torah, you feel different. And then all of a sudden, you're back to regular school. Boring. Now what? If you can take the enthusiasm that you had for 1,000 Jews and give it to 4 Jews, that is amazing. If you can take all the excitement, all the feelings, all the love that you have for life and give it to 1 man, that is amazing. So what's better, to love many people or to love 1? To give the love that you would have for 1,000 to 1, that is, that is the biggest blessing in life. From that 1, it spreads to your children, to your community, to Klal Yisrael. But it starts with 1, and in that 1, you have enough love for 1,000 people. That's what I'm thinking. We had a class in the Rebbitzon's house on Rosh Chodesh. So I was thinking, the Rebbitzon had the Rebbe. He was all hers. We know how much love the Rebbe had for all human beings, for all Jews. How much love the Rebbe had for all Jews. And when he came home at night, all that love was focused on 1 person. I have no idea what that must have felt like. Most people give all their love to their husband or to their wife, but how much love do they have? Enough for 4 people? 10 people? And they give it all to their husband, which is beautiful. But when you have love for 14 million people, and then you focus all that on your wife, what does that feel like? And of course, it works both ways. It's a 2-way street. So when the Rebbitzin passed away, the Rebbe was so devastated. It was almost surprising. But you've never seen such grief like we saw that day on the Rebbe's face. It was scary. The Lubavitcher Rebbe, who runs the whole world, and he was sitting there looking like, I can't go on. It was shocking. But that's called grief. So when you take all of that, the excitement of a Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Simchas Torah, and you focus it all on the 4 people who come to your Chabad house, or on the minyan that you have, or on the Shabbos guest, that's where you make a real change. Those are the people who will never be the same, because they felt that. They felt that you were not disappointed that there were only 4 of them after you've had 1,000 on Simchas Torah. That's what real relationships are about. It's not, oh, it's so exciting, it's so much fun. It's when it's focused, when it's permanent, when it's real. There's nothing greater and nothing holier than that.